Hey, this is Carlton Cullins here, the Blue Sky STRONGBOX in South Austin, Texas. Today I want to talk about soreness, especially soreness due to exercise. I'm going to start off with the question, is it ever really okay to be sore? The short answer to that is yes. It's okay from time to time. It's pretty normal to be sore, especially if you haven't done any exercise in a while, or you try a new exercise, something like that. You're going to be sore a little bit, but everybody's interpretation of what is sore is different because everybody's pain tolerance is a little different. So there should be a reason. You'll be reasonably sore, but you shouldn't be able to not function as a human being. If you've got some serious stuff going on, you've done too much. But I want to ask a little bit more specific question. Is it okay to be sore often? Most of the time. And so people always ask me, well, how often is often? I would say if you're sore, really sore to the point where you can't walk correctly, you can't really move your arms very well, you don't sleep really well, once a week, even once a month, no, it is not okay. It is my opinion, but no, it is not okay to be sore like that. I'm going to go into more detail why I think that is and why I firmly believe that. But, there's a lot of reasons why people get sore. One, I mentioned earlier, if you haven't exercised in a while, you're going to get sore. If you don't exercise that often, say you exercise only one time a week, that's all you have time to do, you're not exercising enough that you're probably going to be sore every single week. And that's, unfortunately, it's probably okay. It's just due to the infrequency. If you worked out a little bit more, you could probably help that out a little bit, because some soreness, like if you're exercising on a regular basis, you can get your body really used to tolerating the amount of exercise. So if, say, you only work out 2 times a week, and the first year that you work out 2 times a week, you're sore, here and there, fairly often. The next year that may be a little bit better, and you make it up to 3 times a week if you wanted to do that, or 4 times a week, or 6 times a week. Eventually, over time, your body does get more and more used to different things, but there is a point where it's wrong and you've done too much. Like, a lot of people think that soreness is something that you seek out, that it's a badge of honor to be sore, or have cuts and bruises and blisters and have pain and stuff like that, injuries, surgery. Certain cults and certain groups of thinking think that that's okay. If you have a certain surgery or something like that, it's kind of a badge of honor. You've done really well, and it's crazy. Inadequate recovery is probably one of the biggest issues why people get sore. They work out too often, they do too much, they go too hard, and they don't sleep well, they don't eat right, and they're just doing too much, and their body never really recovers, and they stay sore all the time. Some people get sore really easily, some people can buffer it a lot better than others, but soreness is just something that I hear about a lot, and I hate to see that, because it's a lot of people living in discomfort. There are things you can do to help out recovery and help out pain. A lot of that is getting a good night rest, using foam rollers and learning how to do self-massage, some light stretching, some light movement on your days off, things like walking after a day that you've lifted weights really hard. These things typically help. There's a lot of other things. Obviously, nutrition is huge and stuff like that, but when it comes right down to it, you have to ask yourself this question: is it okay to be sore on a regular basis? And the answer is no. Is it okay for Steph Curry to be sore during the NBA playoffs, during any time of the year really, to miss a practice? Is it okay for him to not be able to walk correctly or jump? No, it is not okay. Is it okay for Simone Biles to be so sore that she can't win a gold medal for the Olympic team? No, it is not okay. Is it okay for a member of SEAL Team 6 to be so sore from his workout in the Middle East that when he goes to try to get work done and get job done and save people's lives and save his own lives and his members of his team's lives, that he couldn't get up the stairs? He got shot in the back of the head or something because his legs were sore from leg day. It's not okay. It's never okay. Is it okay for a mother of 3 with 2 jobs to be so sore that she can't walk around correctly? She's dropping things. She doesn't feel good. She's angry all the time because she's so sore. It's incorrect. It's wrong. It's wrong every single time. So you have to always remind yourself, ask yourself this question. I hear about workouts all the time. It's so common, particularly for young people who want to look and be very fit, to do exercise to the point where they are hurt all the time. They've got blisters on their hands, cuts all over their bodies. They've got soreness beyond belief. They can't lift their arms over their head. They can't sit down and get back up without excruciating pain, and they walk funny. We've all been there. I have too, but I'm just telling you, it's wrong. It's wrong every single time. If you have any questions, write me. I'm always here to help, and I wish everybody the best.